Trump can control, or the US government can control Greenland without buying it.
Is it just a propaganda by US media, or will Trump actually buy Greenland in his tenure?
Wherever there is money and resources to be grabbed, you can be sure the US will be the first one to reach there. Okay?
Yeah, we
And
can say that.
today, many flights from China to the US, they take the Arctic route.
We are talking about the countries in North America, and if we geographically talk about Greenland, then Trump said that he's going to buy Greenland. And recently, a survey came from US media which says that even most of the people in Greenland want to agree with Trump, and they also want to be part of America. What do you think? Is it right, or is it just a propaganda by US media, or will Trump actually buy Greenland in his tenure?
The Prime Minister of Greenland, as well as Denmark, has made it clear that Greenland is not for sale. Trump can control, or the US government can control Greenland without buying it. Okay, Greenland is an autonomous territory. It has a large measure of autonomy as part of Denmark. And it has a head of government who has been dealing on his own with other heads of government, and he has also traveled to China. So it's had his own kind of arc of international relationships and networking. And I have followed this issue of Greenland for some 12, 13 years now. From the time they discovered oil there, they say they have some 90 million barrels of oil, billion barrels of oil, or whatever. These are all estimates. And that you need a lot of money to kind of tap these resources. So from then, the US has because wherever there is money and resources to be grabbed, you can be sure the US will be the first one to reach there. Okay?
Yeah, we can say that.
The whole conflict with the Arab world, with Iran, they don't want to destroy Iran or its oil fields. They want Iran and its oil fields to be captive to the US, to be subordinated to them. This is the same thing that they want with Greenland. Now, Denmark has said they will talk to the US. But Denmark has been the most willing accomplice in all US militarist acts worldwide, beginning with the bombing of Libya in 1985. From any of their attacks, it has been one of the most, passionate supporters of US military action worldwide, its sanctions against other countries. Even 1998, Denmark is such a small country. I think its population is less than the number of vehicles in Delhi. And then these people supported US sanctions, and they also wanted to sanction India in 1998 after the Vajpayee government had carried out the second nuclear test. So they are out and out a US camp follower. So, but then these are all old Europe. The US is now banking on what they call the new Europe, which is the new members of NATO who are aspiring to be in the EU, like Poland and Czechoslovakia and Hungary and all these people. Now, for instance, Hungarian President Orban, he might be one of Trump's favorites,
Oh, okay.
When he asked me this earlier.
Yeah.
So, I think Greenland, these are interesting times for Greenland. There's a lot of oil, but the
Yes, natural resources.
Yes.
There are a lot of natural resources in Greenland which Trump is aiming at.
The US is a military power and presence in the Arctic Circle, whether they take Greenland or not. And the Arctic is not for the taking of any one country. Actually, today many flights from China to the US, they take the Arctic route. And Chinese ships have cut through the, ice and snow of Arctic. So the Arctic is a very contested place, like the Antarctica. No one country will be able to take it as a cake and walk away with it. There will have to be a sharing among many countries. That's how it will be.
Sir, you said that even if Trump don't buy Greenland, it is going to be under US control, right?
Yes.
And Greenland's Prime Minister gave a statement when Trump said that he's going to buy it, that we are looking forward to Trump's administration and we are looking for a positive diplomatic relation. So shall we say that the Prime Minister of Greenland is quite scared of Trump's administrations, that if Trump will buy it, it will be a problem. So he's saying that we'll have a good relations with them. Is he buttering the
matter? A million
matter?
television channels and podcasts all over the world are giving an attention to the Greenland Prime Minister, which no Greenland Prime Minister has ever had, no European head of government. So he's already having his day in the sun. He doesn't care whether he's born. So this is a way for him to step up to a higher table. That's how I would see it. He is not going to decide whether Greenland is sold or not. It's certainly not his decision.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.